Hello, everybody. My name is Charlotte Alea. I am a transformational intuitive guide, and I'm coming on here today to share with you two of the most valuable lessons that 2020 has taught me, and I believe is teaching us all. So as I'm making this video, we are at an incredibly paradoxical moment. It is December 1st, and we have new hope on the horizon with Biden getting elected and going to take office in a month and a half. And yet we are facing the darkest moment yet of this pandemic. And you likely are experiencing a whole lot of anxiety and grief. Perhaps this pandemic has hit home personally for you with a loss of a loved one. Perhaps you've experienced job loss or massive financial insecurity. Perhaps it's really hard for you to even leave home. You know, it's hitting us all in both similar ways and very different ways. And so really just honoring that first. And also to say that this video in no way means to minimize any of the global tragedy of the COVID-19 pandemic. I'm not trying to put a positive spin on anything. Really, this is about offering some hope to us so that we can come through this feeling more empowered. Most of us are feeling quite relieved that this year is just about over, right? But the truth is that human beings evolve through crisis. We do. And so when we experience a crisis, when our own personal hell is revealed and it seems to manifest before us, we can get stuck there, or we can allow it to help us build resilience and let it transform us, literally walk through the flames and become an even greater, stronger, more resilient, more empowered, more loving, more accepting, more compassionate human being. And so this is my hope for us all. And this, I believe, is the power of this moment. If you'd like to take this journey with me for the next several minutes. At the end of this video, I will also be introducing a new sacred offering that actually has come through the lessons of this year for me. And so perhaps if what I share today resonates with you deeply, you might feel called to learn a little bit more about that offering. Okay, so let's get started with the first lesson of 2020. This first lesson is embracing the unknown. So raise your hand if all plans you made this year, beginning of the year, completely went out the window. Yeah. So perhaps you made those plans even several times, right? Once in January, maybe another time in April, and then we thought, oh, things will be fine in August. Psst. Things weren't fine. Then come July, okay, we're gonna make plans for November. So what we were really learning throughout this year is we couldn't predict a few months ahead, even a month ahead, sometimes even next week, what was going to unfold in our world, in our country, in our communities. And so we really had to learn how to embrace the unknown. What's really interesting about this, however, is that my intentions that I set beginning of the year actually fully did come into fruition. It's just that how and what they look like, completely different from what I had expected. And I couldn't expect, right? So this is the key to this first lesson. It's about giving up how it's going to unfold. The how is not up to us. It's really not up to us. And in fact, focusing on the how gets us stuck in a whole lot of anxiety, turmoil, trying to control a situation we cannot control. And it really keeps us stuck in limited thought patterns. So this may be challenging for those of us who love to figure it out for ourselves, those of us who consider ourselves very independent. The thing is, though, the era of uber self-dependence is coming to an end. So embracing the unknown grants us two gifts. So the first gift is that it allows us to remain unattached and be more resilient. And when we can be less attached, we end up being so much more spontaneous, playful, and really that allows us to be in so much more of a state of joy, because rather than worrying about the future, we are grounded in the present moment. These are all qualities that we so need right now and that are going to really help us flourish in this new world that we are co-creating together. The second gift allows us to focus on who we are rather than how or what is happening. So since we've let go of the how, we've let go of the what, we then simply just get to focus on being who we want to be. So I want to clarify here that embracing the unknown is not about giving up, is not about letting go of responsibility, and actually embracing the unknown is about believing in yourself more than you ever have before. Because there is no more need, and actually it's going to be incredibly detrimental now to be trying to prove yourself to a world that is entirely dysfunctional, right? And this leads me to the second lesson of 2020. That second lesson is that it is time to create the world that you want to live in. So what happened this year was, since we were socially distanced, we no longer had those social comforts that we had relied upon. And since we watched the growing vitriol and division and lack of leadership in some of the most powerful positions, and watched the consequences to that lack of leadership unfold in tragic ways, we realized that there really is no more turning to the outside world to sustain us and to comfort us. There is no one coming to save us. So many of us realized that our only option was to turn inward and get ourselves in order. Get ourselves in order, seriously. And when we did so, something quite magical happened. We realized that we alone are responsible for mapping out our own destinies. We are living in a different world than we were a year ago. We are truly being called on a collective level to create the world that we desire to live in. So as the old saying goes, or maybe it's a new saying, I don't know, you are the one you've been waiting for. We are the ones we have been waiting for. This means searching from within for what you truly want, and then being bold enough to actually claim it, to create and believe in your vision. So remember what I shared earlier about how the intentions I set at the beginning of the year actually fully did come into fruition. None of my plans, I didn't know how it was going to happen, what was going to occur, but the energy, the transformations that I wanted to experience within me fully came into fruition. And this was because I held on to my dreams and visions every day. I created ceremony. I asked my soul to tap into and call in who I need to be to manifest what I truly desire. Manifesting our dreams and intentions means calling in all the spiritual support that is available to us. It means tapping into our greatest strengths and our highest frequencies. We are being called to dream big right now. And big dreams require big, expansive energy to make them happen. So then you may be wondering, how do I expand into this bigger who that I need to be to manifest my dreams and intentions into reality? And I'm going to answer that next. So some of you who are familiar with me and my work may know that typically at this time of year, I offer sacred maps, which are forecasts, personal forecasts for the coming year. And this year, with these lessons that have been top of heart and mind for me every day, it just didn't feel right. It didn't feel right when I know that we are all creating and transforming this world with every choice and decision that we make through our free will. And so I wanted to create a tool that would help us, support us through the creation of this new world. I wanted to offer something that would empower you to be your greatest self, that would guide you in the manifestations of your intentions, that would help you and support you through challenge, through growth, through initiation. And so the SOULprint was born. Just like a blueprint, your SOULprint is a map to your soul. It is a transmission of 4 portals of light, which are the spiritual frequencies that will guide you in the manifestation of your dreams and intentions. Just like a fingerprint, your SOULprint is unique to you. It contains the frequencies of your soul. 4 sacred archetypes for you to unlock and activate so that you may become who you are called to be. Your SOULprint reveals at a deeper level a remembrance of who you are so that you may let go of how to manifest, how to make it through. Not yours to worry about. Your 4 unique portals of light will be activated the moment that you drink in your SOULprint. You will experience an immediate energetic shift that will continue to unfold as you follow the guidance of how to activate these 4 frequencies into your very being. We will move through many challenges, many difficult moments in the days, weeks, and even years to come. This is how we heal and we grow, but we do not need to let those moments knock us over. Your SOULprint will help guide you through those moments so that you can tap into the highest frequencies available to you to help you through, to help you build resilience, to Allow yourself to move through those moments with deep love and courage and resilience. And in fact, learn from them, grow from them, transform through them. Okay, so with your soul print, here's what you will receive. You'll receive a gorgeous PDF map encoded with the sacred geometry of your soul, those 4 portals of light that you will be able to print out, hang on your wall, place on your altar, perhaps even carry with you to remind you of who you really are. You will receive a detailed written transmission from me that delves into each of those 4 portals of light. And so we have embodied earth below, we have ascended sky above, we have divine feminine on the left, and we have sacred masculine on the right, and then we have you in your soul self in the center. Also, with your soul print, you shall receive a powerful affirmation crafted for the greatest manifestation potential. You will receive keywords that unlock potent frequencies and light codes for the greatest and highest expression of you. You will receive a guided meditation to invite, embody, and activate your 4 unique portals of light into your very being. And finally, you will receive a PDF guidebook on how to use your soul print for the greatest manifestation potential of your dreams and intentions. Since each soul print is unique, I take great care in crafting each and every one of them, in channeling your divine frequencies, in crafting your beautiful PDF map, and sending you transmissions that will activate immediately. And so, if this is resonating with you, I invite you to explore whether your soul desires to invest in a soul print at this time. I'm sending you so much love, and thank you so much for being with me today.